Now, the first winter I had here, when I had the solar equipment installed, I didn't know how much power I was getting from the panels. I was told it was going to be less, and I feared it was going to be very much less. Because I've got a great charge controller for my house. I've got one that's auto switching between 12 and 24 volt. It just auto detects it. It's got heaps of modes. It's got equalization modes. It's even got modes for batteries that aren't lead acid. It's MPPT, maximum power point tracking. It's even got a, I think it's RS232 plug or some sort of plug for data logging of power coming in from your PV panels. It's even got the temperature sensor plug that you put on your batteries to, well, basically make the very small amount of adjustment in charging voltage due to the difference in temperature that the battery is. I mean, only the decent ones have got that. But mine had all that, and still does, but no display. So I had no idea how much power was actually coming in from the panels. And I was worried about the standby usage of the inverter, so I basically went and got two of these for both the bedroom and the kitchen, which are little white ones that are right there, and one for the bathroom. So I got 5 in total. 2 in the bedroom, 2 in the kitchen, and 1 in the bathroom. And he brought it up on the screen, and he had it on the screen how many amps it was when I was at the shop, and I said, how much amps does it take, or how many watts does it take? Oh, it's negligible. I said, well, how much is it? Oh, don't worry about it. And I thought, bloody hell, I've seen it written up on the screen, and you're not going to tell me. You can just tell me, I'm the damn customer, and I'm buying this stuff, so, if it's on your screen, you can just, it'd be easier if you could just tell me. And I went and got these ones for the prototype and found out what I thought I saw on the screen when I bought them at the other place. And it said 0.05 amp. Yeah, it says the same here. What it also says up here is that it's a 2-piece set, 4 times 0.1 watts. Now I assume that this little module with 4 LEDs in it was going to be between 1 and 1.5 watts, because it had this thing on the packet of the white ones I just showed you that said it takes 1/10 of the consumption of the equivalent incandescent. And I just assumed, well, maybe it's like about as bright as a 10-watt one that I've had as car interior light in one of my old cars, maybe 15 watts. So I'll say it's 1 watt to 1.5 watt. Well, it turns out these are 0.4 watt. And so if I had both of these on in the kitchen, I would be using 0.8 watts. Same for the bedroom, but when I had a shower, I'd only be using 0.4 of a watt. And I thought I was using 3 watts in the kitchen and bedroom, and 1 or 1.5 watts in the bathroom. Hooked to 240 watt worth of panels. Yeah. I found out with my fridge, it basically uses, it can make on clear, cloudless days that aren't terribly bright in the winter, it can make a quarter and almost 1/3 the power that the panels are rated at. And during the overcast days, it'll make about 1/10. So, I would have been making at least 24 watts, bare minimum, and here I am with these LEDs on, making sure I don't use too much, power, and all I was using was 0.8 of a watt. God blimey, for a few hours at night. It's funny when you learn a few things later on, you get to put things in perspective at a later date, but I never knew anything about how much to really expect until I was reading stuff off the display that I have on the charge controller for the solar-powered fridge.